So happy almost back to school. I guess it seems like everyone's gearing up for that. You know, if you follow me, then you may know that I homeschool, so we can start whenever the heck we want. But I actually think we are going to start this week too. So anyway, I just wanted to wrap up another video before I, start a different kind of busy this week. I'm coming at you with a tour of this really cool, from the men's line, the Davis Macassar Tote. Tote. And okay, so I'm sorry. I have so many things I want to say, and I don't know where to start. So let me start with the measurements. So it is 15 inches wide, and I just, it kind of curves here at the bottom. So I just kind of, here to here. Technically, it's almost 15 inches wide. It is 14 inches tall, which you've heard me probably say before. That's my max as far as height. Otherwise, it's just too tall, and it feels awkward because it goes under, right up to my armpit, and I don't like that. And then it's almost 5 inches deep. If you measure like just the leather piece, it's like 4, a little over 4. But if you really just kind of, if you're given like a realistic measure, then it's almost 5, because you can see that just this piece, the bag extends beyond that piece. So it's not a true 4 inches deep. Like if you were to do research on this bag, it would show 4 inches deep. Well, that only is going to matter if you have like have you seen the Luco tote? The Luco tote. It is a vintage tote, and it's super structured, and so it is 4 inches or whatever it says deep, because it's not squishy on the side. It's very structured. But this is like kind of squishy, you got some squishiness on the side, so it's not it's more like 5. And I just want to mention that because 4 seems really small, and it's just not. And then the handle drop is about 5.5. So it's not a shoulder tote. It's definitely not, meant to carry over your shoulder, unless you have tiny arms, and then you might be able to pull it off. I don't have tiny arms, and I can tell you it's like, because it's so tall, it was right under my armpit, and I just probably couldn't carry it like this at all. Unless I just had to be hands-free for 2 seconds, like maybe if I was running to the car, I don't know. But it's not an option. For me, it's not an option to carry. And then it does have some D-rings on both sides so that you can attach your strap. I forgot to bring the strap that it comes with. It's one of the cotton webbed straps with this kind of hook. Okay. And it's also it's got the silver hardware, so that's obviously the strap, the hooks on the strap are silver as well. It did not come with this padlock. I already have, it's actually a palladium metal, no, what am I trying to say, finish, palladium silver, and so I put that on there. Whenever I carry this, or anything with silver, because I also carry the, what's the other one that I carry, in my Damn Acre Feet, going blank, my Mick, I put this padlock on there too. I just like that, just kind of an added thing. I'm not really like a charm person, but I do like the padlocks. And so like I said, I forgot to bring the webbed cotton strap that comes with it. It's adjustable, and it's got the Louis Vuitton embossed on it. I'm not really a fan of the cotton webbed strap. Like on my Reporter PM, it's not a cotton. It's more like a nylon, so it doesn't pill, but the cotton ones do, and I don't like that. So I actually threw on my custom black strap that I had made from my my leather guy, and I got it for my Mick. It's the one I use for my Mick, and it has the silver hardware too, or the nickel. It's actually a nickel. And so I threw that on there because obviously it's black and it matches, and I love it. So for me, I have several carry options. I'm going to model this for you real quick. Ooh, okay. So first option, obviously, is just a traditional hand carry. And I need to move this down just a bit so you can see. Well, maybe. Here, I'll move this back in just a second. I just want you to be able to see. Okay, so the first option is going to be, just a traditional hand carry. Okay, second option is going to be with the strap that it comes with, but also my strap. I can throw it over my shoulder. Okay, and this is not adjustable. And I think it's 42 inches is what I have mine at. The adjustable one, I don't know. I'll have to measure it and see what the max and the longest and the shortest is. But anyway, you got this option over your shoulder. I have this at 42 inches, and so I know that it's also a crossbody option for me. So I can also throw it as a crossbody. Because it's so tall, it's not the easiest bag. I can still get into it, as you can see, but it's not, I don't know, I don't really care for the way that it sits because it's 14 inches tall. So I don't really care for the way that it lays against my body. I mean, like this, but you know, sometimes I kind of put them around to the back. And so if I'm at the grocery store or any kind of shopping, this is a good option because, you know, it's out of my way and, you know, I can just be hands-free or whatever. And then finally, you have just the, you know, the crook of your arm option. This gets kind of heavy. This reminds me of kind of like whenever I had my Speedy 40, and my Speedy 40 just got kind of heavy. And so here's your other option. So that's one of the things that really drew me to the bag, is that there were several carry options for it. I like, well, I'm sorry, let me back up. I like the fact that it's completely weatherproof because you can see it's the Macassar, so that all of the Macassar line has the black leather accents, which I love. It does have feet, which I really love because I don't have a lot of bags that have feet, and I really like that. And it does not have a zipper closure or even a hook, but it does have a magnetic, down here, it has a magnetic snap, and it's pretty sensitive. I mean, you know, well, I mean, it's sensitive to find each other, but it's not going to stay put, you know what I'm saying? And then the interior is that of the Raspel. You've seen my video on that maybe. It's the dark burgundy interior, that's that nice kind of fabric canvas material, uncoated. And yeah, and then it has a huge zipper pocket over here on the other side. Now, I'm actually gonna do it backwards. I have everything in my bag and I'm gonna show you what all I have in it. So on the one wall, you've got the huge zipper pocket, like I just showed you, with the little D-ring over there, you can see it. And then on the other side, you have a fairly decent size slip pocket right here. And then, although I don't, here, you know what, I just happen to have, I done took my son's phone. He was giving mom an attitude, and so I took the phone. And this is iPhone 7. I think it's just a regular 7. And I was going to see if it fits side to side. Okay, yeah, it does. And he has those goofy, you know, all that junk on the back. He has more than one. What do you call them? Poppers. I don't know what you call them. Anyway, but and it does have a slim case on it. It's a spec. It's a slim case, so it's not a really bonky case, but those poppers make it bonky in my opinion. But it will fit the iPhone 7 pretty snug side to side, just to give you an idea. Plus, you know, it'll obviously go up and down too. And then next to that, you have the smaller, you know, the older size cell phone pockets. And in that pocket, I have my Burt's Bees and my hand sanitizer. So I use this pocket for my phone. I use that pocket for what you just saw. In the zipper pocket over here, this is what I have in there. So I have stuff that I don't need to get to a lot, but that I do like to carry. So you've seen me carry around my little room spray for when I go to public restrooms, and I travel a lot, so I always need it. And, oh, that's just for safekeeping. I have my little case that has my earbuds in it. I haven't graduated up to the earpods or AirPods or whatever the heck you call them. Hopefully I will someday. But for now, I just have this. And again, I don't need it a lot, so I don't want it just floating in my bag, but I do like to have it handy. And then you've seen me carry this. It's the same size pretty much as my little case for my earbuds. It's my Trader Joe hand balm. Actually, it's whatever balm you want to use it for. And then that's really all that goes in here. But like I said, it's a generous pocket. I have not tried to see if it will fit my Zippy Organizer wallet. So the Zippy Organizer is a little bit bigger. I have a comparison video on my channel of this one and the traditional Zippy, but I was going to see if it would fit in here side to side. Okay, it will. So it will fit my Zippy Organizer wallet. So if you have any kind of long wallet, then it will fit in there. Okay, I know there's a excuse me, like a travel size, you know, the one that I forgot what you call it. I think it's something Voyager. Anyway, it's a really big, it's bigger than this even. I don't know if that would fit in here, but this is pretty big. And if you want to know the measurements, again, you got to go to my channel and find that video because I don't have them handy. But it would fit that. I could go ahead and stick my phone in there with it if I want, and I can zip it up. So that way, you do have some security with your zipper pocket. Okay? And then, okay, so then I have my pen case. All right, I have my calendar here that's tall, so that doesn't have any trouble fitting in. This is just some papers that I got this morning. Okay, and then I have my little Altoids, which actually could fit in my little cell phone pocket that I was using, but somehow, I guess someone must have got them. Oh, I don't normally carry that. That's just medicine. Okay, so I do have my little water bottle in here. I'm able to fit that in here. Oh, I done got me some fortune cookies. Oh, get out of the way. What the heck? Some little fortune cookies. I don't normally carry that. This is just, okay, my gum. Let me get this stuff. Okay, then I have my little overflow case that I put down there at the bottom. And my little pouch that I got out of the Randoni sling. I like using it because it's like an envelope style. It's really thin. And, which I probably should have showed you how everything fits side to side. Everything was side to side, just so you know. And then I have my accessory pochette. And what else is in here? Oh, my handmade tissue case. Okay, so this is the inside. If you can see that really well. It's a really roomy bag. And like I said, I don't have to stack anything side to side. I don't have to, I guess, kind of, sort of assign spots. There's still quite a bit of room in here, so I don't really find myself having to put, like whenever I carry my Marceau GM, it is a tall bag also, and it actually is like, you know, a true 4 inches deep, I think, or somewhere around there. And so I do have assigned spots. But this one, you know, you can see, it opens up. It actually does have a lot of give when you open it. So you don't really have to have assigned spots. Everything fits in here great. I had the water bottle over there on the side. And yeah, and so I was drawn to this bag because it is a tote. Mainly because it's got the black accents, and I really love that. But one thing I have really decided and kind of, you know, am learning about myself is that I'm really drawn to the men's pieces because I love my Mick bag, the Dan Meager feet. I love that bag a lot. Although eventually I probably will hand it down to my son, but I really like that bag. I like so the men's pieces and travel pieces. Those are the two pieces that I think I'm really drawn to the most. Because I have my Marceau GM, which is really, you know, it's an old travel piece. And so I like that one. And then my Reporter PM, I guess technically, I don't know if that was a travel piece originally or not. But anyway, so yeah, this is the Davis Macassar. And there actually is a couple of really good videos on it. I don't know where the guy's from, but he's pretty funny. And he did a pretty decent comparison. The only thing is he doesn't really do mod shots. Or maybe I just didn't watch the video long enough because his video is pretty long. He also did a comparison with the Tote. And I was going back and forth with this and the Tote and the Dan Meager feet. But since I already have a Dan Meager feet, I didn't want to get another one. So anyway, there you go, Davis Macassar. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be talking to you real soon. And if you are starting school, may the force be with you. Bye!